In the Belmont Stakes on Saturday, we've got the Kentucky Derby beaten favorite trying to make amends. His name is Angel of Empire for trainer Brad Cox. Eddie, he only came up a couple lengths short of rallying third in Louisville. Sometimes that's a tease to the Belmont Stakes, right? Longer distance, the closer's going to get there. It's not necessarily a historically accurate assumption that people have. Your thoughts on the late running Angel of Empire?
Yeah, I would agree with you. I mean, he was a bit wide in the Kentucky Derby, but he seemed to be having, I don't want to say the most momentum, but it seemed like he was closing the most ground, if that makes any sense. Be really interesting to see, how this pace ends up developing.
Right.
He might end up being a horse that just ends up tripping out. I think he's a use for sure. Will I pick him on top? Probably not. But he's one of those I don't think you want to get caught, leaving him off your ticket. I want to say he's a lot like Forte, but he seems to breathe the same air when it comes to stylistic and to be able to start picking up horses one by one.
The Arkansas Derby winner will add blinkers for the first time in the Belmont Stakes. Trainers typically add blinkers to horses for two reasons. Focus, horses who are kind of a little green and gawky, or horses that are too far back and need to get into the race a little sooner. You have to think it's the latter reason they're going with the blinkers in the Belmont.
I would agree with that. And maybe like us as handicappers, Jeremy, don't think it's going to be an overly quick pace, but if you have the ability to go ahead and get your horse a little bit closer into it. And Brad Cox certainly knows what he is doing around the barn and at the racetrack. So I would agree with you. It is probably about just, getting the horse into the race maybe a little bit earlier and just getting in a comfortable stride and gallop. And then, go ahead and make that 3/8 mile run.
If he doesn't get there, you want to be betting with Express Bet and First Bet because we have a $10 money back special on win bets all Saturday for the Belmont Stakes card. Up to $10 back if your win bet finishes second or third when you bet with First Bet and Express Bet.